Today's lesson is a continuation of a previous lesson I did with Dixie, who is a blind dog. At the end of that first lesson, we went ahead and introduced a semi-formal walk to give her better direction as she's moving about life. I wanted to share it with you. All right, one thing that we were just discussing is that Dixie just likes to pull because harnesses were designed for pulling. So even though Dixie's going to be coming back to learn about some really good structured obedience to be able to help Dixie to feel more secure and safe in her environment, we're actually going to start right now just with the tools that Destiny has. So if you want to go ahead and put her right on her flat collar, now she's just wearing a nylon flat collar. I'm just going to show a little bit of how I want Destiny to start walking her to be able to give direction in such a way to keep her from pulling, number one, but to make sure she's not running into things. We want to give Dixie the best direction possible. So I'm just going to have you stand right here for a minute while I go ahead and start walking. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give little pops and direct her the direction I want to go. Set your line and pull, you're going to get the opposite. You're going to get opposition reflex. Okay, so there we go. See how those little pops? Yeah. And then she's walking. She heard you. It's all right. She's like, Mama. That's my girl. Come on. Little pop back. Little taps. Little taps. And then I'm going to walk. Now, I don't expect her to stay perfectly at my side right now. I just don't want pulling, but I also want to be able to give, so if I want her to go this way, I'm going to give little pops instead of her just like sled dogging it. Okay. Come on. Easy, easy. So she heard you again. Now keep in mind, this is a blind dog in a place she's never been before. I'm going to bring her to you in a minute. But she's trying to navigate and figure out where's my security, and her security is Destiny. And I can see by the compassion in your face. All right, let's have you come do what I'm doing, okay? Come get her.
You're such a dork.
All right, now you saw how I was holding the line.
Yeah.
You're going to give little pops, and you can even give some cues verbally.
Okay.
What's important is that if you talk constantly, your verbal cues will become like white noise.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever been somewhere? So I look at giving a dog verbal cues like kissing noises or, whatever you want to do. Those are tools in your bag that you want to pull out when you need them. Mm-hmm. But if you are like constantly talking and have conversation, your dog isn't even going to hear you. It's like, Mom, 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 Mom. How many times have you been like, would you answer your child? But they don't even hear you, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep our interaction verbally to a minimum, so when you go to walk with her and you're giving her some pop releases, that if you need to give her some verbal direction, but then we put it back in the bag. Okay. We don't want to just white noise her. So go ahead and get her attention. Do your best and start walking that way. Little pops. So you're going to keep it right here. You're going to keep it right here, kind of being a pull, okay? And then you stand beside me for a minute. You're going to walk with me, so she'll want to go. Come on. See all those little pops? Come on. Little pops. Go ahead. There you go, just like that. Nope, keep your hands right here. Right here? Right here. Yep, there you go. Now start doing little pops. Say, let's go. Let's go. You walk like you're going somewhere. Watch where you're going. You can feel that she's not dragging, so she's following beautifully. Now, this is not a formal walk. This is not what it's going to end up being like, but this is way better than it was when she came in, and this is a great starting point and a great end to this lesson. Look how nice that is.
It's so much better.
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Keep on walking. Let's keep doing a little bit.
I can't even check the mail with her not doing this.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay, whenever you're ready, get her attention and come this way. So look at me, Destiny. Keep your hands here, little pops.
Okay.
There you go. Yep, just like that. And that way it keeps you from muscle memory from steering and pulling and micromanaging. This is awesome. Go ahead and come back towards me a little bit. So, careful, don't do this too close, see? Right, so look here, we're gonna talk about that really quick. So, what happens is that, so then take up a little bit of slack and stop her right with you. There you go, just give her a little pet. That was beautiful what she just did. Okay, now, the thing is our old muscle memory ends up wanting to steer. Well, we're just manhandling. Well, right now, she's actually having to work a little bit.
Yeah.
But she feels secure because you're being confident, you're giving those little pops, you're giving her direction with a line, and she's not just dragging you. And so I know those are just baby steps right now, but the fact that it feels good though, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does.
Yeah, it's awesome. I am so excited to see what we can do
Me too,
with her,
thank
and I'm
you.
so excited for people be able to see how we can improve the quality of any dog's life, but especially a dog that has been through a little bit. Yeah, see? She's like, I'm done. So,
Yep.
because she's done, we're done. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. So for today's rough recap, remember, all dogs need direction. No matter if they're in a physical deficit, the best thing you can give your dog is leadership and boundaries so they can feel safe and secure. Number 2, there is no victim in the dog world. Number 3, you always have to be calm and assertive. Number 4, your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be, no matter what the dog is facing. Thank you very much and have a great day. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.